The man inserted an iron needle into an ice block, picked up Togo, and apologized. Then, he tossed Togo towards the shore, intending to use the dog's strength to pull the entire ice block. Togo's eyes were bloodshot, and it couldn't even stick out its tongue. Holding its breath and mustering all its strength, it was determined to succeed or die trying. All its companions were barking wildly as the ice inched closer to the shore. Seizing the opportunity, they rushed forward together, finally jumping onto the shore. At the next relay station, an Indian woman held Togo and cried, saying the dog was going to die. The man placed Togo on the sled to rest, but it jumped off and ran to the front of the team. The man had no choice but to let Togo continue leading. They crossed mountains and traversed glacial rivers. Suddenly, a blizzard struck, blanketing the entire world. The man walked ahead of Togo.
Togo, I'm sorry. I can't help you. I can't see. Take us to Big Joe. I know you can. I know you can. Good dog. Good dog. Wake up!
The man collapsed on the sled and fell into a deep sleep. After an unknown amount of time, he suddenly woke up looking distressed and muttering, "This is bad." All the dogs had stopped and were sleeping in the snow. He stumbled forward, hugged Togo, and said, "We can't stop. If we stop, we'll all die." Togo couldn't open its eyes, but at that moment, flashlights and voices appeared ahead. It turned out that Togo had already delivered him to safety. A few days later, the man brought Togo home. That night, the woman suddenly saw him holding Togo on their bed. Many years ago, the man had said something about this.
They're not pets. They're not our friends. They're not our children. They're animals.
Now, he was letting this dog sleep on his bed. A few days later, the man was about to leave. Togo was hopping around beside him, limping, seemingly wanting to go with him, but its paws were still bandaged, and the man hadn't planned on bringing it along. He wanted to let Togo retire. The man left, and Togo watched him go. It whimpered and bumped around the house, howling and scratching at the door. The woman tried to comfort it, but Togo couldn't calm down. It watched the man, who had already walked far away, and it began to whimper. Suddenly, Togo acted like it had in the past. It found a way to freedom, pulling the door handle and rushing out.